This is day 15 of 90 videos talking about recovery. And as you can hear, I'm still a little bit under the weather, so I apologize. You know, what I want to talk to you guys about today is there is no right or wrong way to do your recovery. What works for one person doesn't work for everybody. Some people get so hung up on what they're doing as being the right way. I'm a member of a few different recovery groups, and it really saddened me the other night to see people arguing about praying was the right way to do this. You know, if someone doesn't believe in God, then praying isn't going to help them. And, you know, the great thing with recovery is you can learn from every different person in the program, and you can take what works for you and throw the rest out. It's just like life. So, if believing in God isn't your thing, then don't feel like you can't be in a recovery program because you don't believe in God. You know, spirituality and religion are two different things, and everyone's interpretation of a higher power, an inner power, a higher being is different. If I believe in God, then my God is not the same as your God. However, they are all a greater being than ourselves. And what I would also say is, you know, it was yourself that got you into this mess. It was listening to yourself and living life on your own will that brought you down the road of addiction and got you to this point, and has got you to this turning point in your life. So it's going to take doing something different. And to do something different, you have to give your will up. You have to let go and accept that maybe things that other people are doing and lessons other people have learned are things that you can learn from. So it might be today that the word God you find really, really hard to deal with in the recovery program and you want to turn your back. I was there. Please don't. Just look at a way to make it work for you. And you know, what you believe to be your higher power when you first enter the rooms isn't necessarily going to be the same higher power in 4 years' time or 5 years' time. Everything in life evolves. You evolve. Everything that you go through in life teaches you something. You can either choose to learn the lesson or keep repeating the lesson until you learn it. So this is just a message to everyone out there who's in recovery. You know, guys, if it's working for you, great. Fantastic. But that doesn't mean it has to work for everyone. So when someone reaches out for help, and you tell them, you know, you have to do it this way or it's not going to work, or you just quote verses out of the big book which don't make sense to that person, then really all you're doing is stroking your own ego. Yes, this is a controversial video, I'm sure, and people are going to have comments about this. You know, it's about helping other people. So if this video brings someone to the sense that, you know, I don't have to accept everything that's in the big book for me to survive and for me to go through my recovery successfully, then that's great. And you know, right now, I came into the program when probably in 2009, I'd lived without God in my life, religion or spirituality, for the whole of my life. So I struggled with this myself. And gradually, I started to change, and I didn't see it. It took someone else in the meetings telling me, I can see you're changing, Kevin, I can tell you're getting it. And I couldn't see it. But I just kept going and I kept listening and I kept finding a way that I could make this work for me. Because I knew if it didn't work for me, I was never going to reach that life that I wanted to live. So if you're in the same position as me right now, in those meeting rooms or in your recovery, and you're struggling with the whole higher power God, just find a way to make it work for now. It's going to evolve. Mine's evolved, and you know, I've gone from completely not believing in any kind of higher being to accepting there is a higher being. And who knows, in a few years' time, maybe I'll call that higher being God. Maybe that will be comfortable for me. But if I don't, that's fine. It's still working for my recovery. So you know what, guys? Your recovery is personal. So don't ever tell someone in recovery that they have to do it your way or it's not going to work. You know, just share your experience, strength and hope that someone out there will gain something from it. So congratulations on another day sober, guys, and I'll be back with you for day 16 tomorrow. Bye-bye.